Hello friends, this is William with Believe Unlimited, and today I want to talk about perfectly functioning human beings. And you may think there's not many people that are perfectly functioning human beings. And we look around and we see quite a diverse experience that everyone's having, and they're all over the place. But what I've learned in some of the training, and one of the premises of NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, which I'm a master practitioner in, and I've learned that based upon the information that we've been given and what we've done with that information, we've created a way of being with our mind and with our being. We've created who we are and where we're at. And we are all perfectly functioning human beings based upon the input, based upon our experiences, based upon the beliefs we have. And it's really about knowing that we can shift any of whatever we've created and use it to our advantage, because we've already set up great patterns of thinking. For example, somebody that is chronically depressed, they know, they've done it over and over and over. And if we wanted, we could sit with them and they could teach us how to be chronically depressed, because we know how. We've done it over and over and over and over again, and we know when this feeling happens, then we feel like this, and then we feel like that, and we feel like this, and we've created this in our minds. And I'm not belittling depression in any matter. It's a very serious situation. But what we've done is we've created that experience, and we know it, we live it, we're used to it, and it becomes a habit, a pattern. And yeah, I've been there. I've created a lot of that in my experience. And it doesn't necessarily go away and you're all better, but you can use some of what you've created in that to shift it into something else. Just like even a drug addict, they know when they need it. They know how much they need. They know when they've had enough. And they know what to do. They know what to grab for. They know what to do to ingest it, to inject it, to smoke it, whatever it is. We have created a perfect system on how to get us to what we want. Therefore, we know how to do everything. I don't know how to do a lot of that. I haven't done a lot of it. But some people are experts at it. Some people are really, really good at it. And it's a learned behavior. It's like anything else that we have going on in our life. We have learned to create what we create. And if we don't like what we've created and we don't like where we're at, we can use those same building blocks that we created that experience to help shift to something that we might want a little more. And it's not a magic pill. It's not, oh, we do this now and everything's better. It's not that. It's learning to create based upon how I have learned how I operate. And it's always an individual experience. There isn't a magic pill. There isn't a magic wave your hand and everything's fine, because we are all individuals, and we've all had a completely different experience than somebody else. And I've talked about this before, about having identical experiences, but having completely different perceived experiences in that identical event, identical situation. So we can shift those experiences, and with NLP we can take a foundation and switch it to build something that you want, something that you choose to want in your life. The same as anything that we do. There is a foundation that we've built on how we as individuals operate. And understanding that foundation on how somebody operates is the start of learning how to help someone change that situation. So it's not these are the methods on how to change something, because that's assuming that you're in the specific place that those methods can help. And that's why I believe that each individual needs to work through things and be helped through their events and their life on a one-on-one basis. There is no magic pill. A Tony Robbins event is not going to work for everybody. But what Tony Robbins teaches will work for anybody. But it's based upon where the person's at and whether they can start from where what he's taught. And for the majority of people, what someone like Tony Robbins does is tremendous. And I totally respect what Tony Robbins has done. Absolutely brilliant man. He's helped so many people, and I've received personal benefit from some of his books, and it's a fantastic place, but it's not a fix-all. The same as there is no fix-all for everybody, because we are all completely different. We are all individuals that have similarities to everyone. And what makes you unique is what makes your learning and your style of creating your experience the most important part when we work together. It's about you. It's about where you're at, what you want, and how you can work towards it, because you're the one with the building blocks of how you operate. So you are a perfectly functioning human being, exactly as you are right now, because you have done everything you needed to get yourself to this place and to be safe where you're at. And maybe some of you aren't safe, but you want to be safe. All of the defenses that we put up, all of the things that we've learned to do to push people out, to hold people away from us, all of these things are the right thing for us based upon what we've learned about ourselves and about interacting with others. We're all perfectly functioning human beings in our own individual way. So if you're feeling like you're broken, you're not. If you're feeling like you can't change where you're at, you can. You hold the solution to whatever you're struggling with within you. And listening to a video is not going to change you. Learning how you operate, and learning how to shift those beliefs that are working for you or the ones that aren't, and learning how to shift the ones that aren't into the ones that are. That is how we create change in our life. And you can change anything you want. So I believe in you. I know you're awesome. If you want any more information, just reach out, comment, send me a message. We'll talk more. So you stay awesome, and we'll see you next time.